Welcome everybody to a video of me in Premiere editing Winter's Embrace 5 right now. I just threw that in, and I felt like it would just be fair to let you guys know that, yeah, I'm not going to continue this series. Let's be real here. There's so much loot in this. There's so much damn loot in this that it's not really difficult. And I don't care about the badge. And yeah, I might continue with the Interloper series because, yeah, that's really, really tough. But this is it's just so much stuff. Look at that. Like, look at all this stuff that I have. The only way I could fail this is just by getting eaten by a bear. Not saying that's not possible. I died to plenty of animals. But, yeah, I don't care enough. Seriously, I'm just not invested enough to keep this going, and I feel like just milking it because people enjoy the long dark is not going to do anyone a favor. I'm going to play a game that I don't care for right now because it is incredibly easy, and you essentially could be watching someone who's way more funny than me. Yeah, you could check out this one video of Innuendo Studios, how to radicalize a normie. It's a great video. You should watch that. Why am I doing this long intro? Because I really drive home the point that A, I'm not going to continue the series after this episode, and B, I'm just not going to play games if they're boring. I'm just for the views. Like, what's the damn point? I know you enjoy them. I'm not saying you can't enjoy them, and I would try to do my best, but this is a two-way street, guys. Like, I want to do this because I enjoy it. I'm not making a living off of this, and, you certainly want me to do stuff that I enjoy. I mean, that's what all people always say, like, oh, yeah, just do the things that make you happy, and I'm just ranting off here. This is already going way too long. I mean, this has been 2.5 minutes that I'm just tacking on to the front of the episode. Maybe you're just going to be like, yeah, you know what? He's right. This series wasn't super interesting because there's just so much stuff. So yeah, you can stop watching now. You can totally stop, or you can watch this episode. You can do that and get what is it? Let me have a look. It's 32 minutes of long dark hype out of this. 32 minutes. That's a solid amount of minutes right there. But there's not going to be any more for Winter's Embrace. Maybe for Interloper if I feel like it. But yeah, no, just being honest, being open, and yeah, I'm going to just leave you be and enjoy the video or another video like the one I recommended. Seriously, check it out. It's a pretty excellent video. All of his alt-right playbook videos are amazing. Just saying. All right. Thanks for watching. Welcome back, thems, femmes, and dudettes. How's it going? We are in this beautiful house, and man, we have a lot of stuff with us, don't we? I think I'm going to spend a short minute at the beginning to look through these cabinets and talk about the fact that this event is time limited. Yeah, I mean, we knew that. Now here's the problem. I don't have too much time to record this, as weird as that sounds. I should have all the time in the world, but I'm just not getting my head in the right space often enough to really hit those 25 days anytime soon. So I'm going to try to record as much as I can now. I mean, I have 2 more days after this one, so I better get it going. All right, porks and beans. I will have that tasty food. How else? What are we looking at? We're looking at some tasty granola bar. I should eat something. No reason to carry this stuff around since I need the food, and I might as well store those calories. Yeah, you could do the whole thing with, losing some health and then regenerating it at night, and at night you're also not using as many calories, yada, 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 yada. I don't want to worry about food or liquids anytime soon. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, I'll just drink another can. No worries. We get some calories back. We get some water back. That's essentially all I want from life. Calories and something to drink. Okay, that looks good. I'm pretty happy. We can move on. All right then. Let's leave the house. So I've been thinking about other series I could do. I'm not going to talk too much about that. But Shipbreaker, man, that looks cool. I would like to do that. Been thinking about that one. I've been even thinking about doing some Dwarf Fortress, but I'm still kind of a noob in good old Dwarf Fortress. What we have here, Wool Mittens. This is great. That's all good. I'm not interested. I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna like have to slow down carrying stuff, especially since I'm so far away from Quonset gas station. I'm mostly going to bring food, drinks, and other very useful items. Still hoping for like a rifle or a revolver, something to murder the wolves with. And trail boots. Well, those are nice, but. Yeah, I mean, leather is all good and whatnot. I guess I could break them down for leather. I'm just going to bring them along. We're not going to start a fire right now. Though this would, I guess, be... sprain risk. I'm over... Of course I'm over-encumbered. Of course I am over-encumbered. With all of the good stuff here. All of that heavy good stuff. I know I can mark things with spray paint, but do I really want to do that? Okay. So yeah, we have a bunch of different bootylicious boots. I guess I could just harvest this. Takes an hour and 30 minutes. We still have plenty of day left, so might as well. That way we're not hauling too much heavy stuff around. Same with those ragged trail boots. Gonna do the same thing. As long as we can repair our mucklucks, I'm happy. All right, another 1.5 hours. And I think that's enough. Shredding of clothes. Yes, I know we can do that at night too. I know. I see very supportive comments. Very, very supportive. And then there. Oh, magnifying lens. Ooh, I can start a fire during daylight with that. Then I also see the ones that are so upset that I'm not paying attention. And I talked about this so many times. That I'm not paying enough attention. Like, oh, there's bear tracks and you're not looking. You try to talk for 30 minutes. And pay full attention to everything around you. I'm trying my best not to be complete garbage at this game, but if you're expecting esport pro level competition gameplay, boy, you are at the wrong place. Especially since I'm, just playing this for fun. And you should also play all the games for fun. Obviously, I'd like to get to the 25 days. Now, the maple syrup. So I'm going to have to start consuming these for the badge. I don't know if I will be able to find 25 maple syrup effectively anywhere. I imagine maple syrup is pretty heavy to haul around. Let's see. 0.6 pounds, 850 calories. Yeah, I'll just drink the whole darn... Oh, wait, what is that? It was a little much, but that's okay. Drink the whole damn thing. So, wait, am I not wearing the mucklucks right now? What am I? Fascinating. I wasn't even wearing... Wait. Where? Did I not? Did I break the wrong pair of shoes? I might have. Tell you what, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. If I broke like a better pair of shoes... I figured if I wasn't wearing it, it's probably something that I picked up and didn't choose. All right. So, harvesting this, hour 15 minutes, nah. Should I carry this around? God, we're so over-encumbered. I hate being so over-encumbered. Energy bar, thank you. I guess I could turn this into a little storage while I go through the town rather than hauling everything around. Oh, yeah. Oh, nothing in the trunk. Bummer. Give me that soda. Man, I had orange soda recently, and it was way too sweet. Turns out, I don't really care that much for grape soda. It's weird how that works out. All right, take all the water. I know. Over-encumbered, yada. So, let's drop some of that stuff. Sports socks. I'm gonna say no. Say no to sports socks. Don't let them ruin your life. All right, let's drop some stuff that I don't need right now. Just don't... Look at these MREs. It's so good. Okay. You know what? I'm going to listen to the thing, to the comments. And, like, this trunk is really big. So, how about we just throw... Yeah, I can put, like, my whole inventory in this bad boy. So, we're going to do that. I'm just going to throw over as much as I can. that I'm not gonna need anytime soon. And we're just gonna like ravage? Is that the word? Like, we're just gonna like empty out this town. Okay. Man, that's a lot of food. I'll keep the maple syrup around. Lots of empty cans, shoes, more spray paint. Wow, this town was really all about their sodas. I'm just realizing there's so many sodas around. It's crazy, so crazy. I don't think I'm gonna need any water purification stuff. Okay, why are we still at 51? I know my clothes are heavy, but Lord, okay, it's a lot of water, and it sounds we're having like a beautiful storm outside. My favorite. Am I gonna need the hatchet right now? I'll just carry that around. Same with the pry bar. It allows me to open stuff. Alright, that goes over, that goes over. This is inventory management, the game. But you knew that. You knew that all. What is? Oh, energy drink. I never drank an energy drink in this game. It's the first time I'm seeing them as well. So I'm gonna be really excited to try that out once I'm tired. I don't really need to make a fire inside. I'm gonna throw over these other foods. I'm just gonna eat the ketchup chips first, because I guess it's part of the achievement. I'm not holding up any hope that I will be getting my badge for eating 25 maple syrup and 25 ketchup chips, because I'm not gonna get that many. Alright, cool. We're a little bit lighter now, so let's go out and see what else this town has to offer, has in store. All the good things. I mean, we had this little house, we looked through that. Left a lot of stuff behind, which is fine. Farm fresh produce. Get your raspberries. Is that? Oh, it's a pry bar. I'm good. I don't need another pry bar. Reishi mushrooms. Spray paint. Well, gonna need all the ammunition I can get once I get my hands on a rifle. Stacy's grape soda. That can would have exploded out here, by the way. There's no way you can leave sodas out in these temperatures and they're gonna be fine. But then again, they would explode everywhere, so there's that. Take that, logic. Alright, let's play mailman. Nothing in there. Opening the trunk. One of these days, you're like, oh, you found a dead person in there. Just somebody got away with murder. Just hiding away their shameful sins. Alright. It's windy, it's cold, but am my clothes getting wet, by the way? I'm just wanna like make sure that's not a yeah, a little bit. Nothing to be concerned about. This house has seen better days. Actually, this house, has it seen better days, or is this still under construction? Maybe it's getting like gutted and then renovated? I don't know. I have no horse in this race. What's that? That's cloth. Sure, why not? Also, these people leave, like, cartridges lying around everywhere. Just here and there. I spent a few years now here. I guess I haven't been going through different houses. I guess if I would just, like, rummage through Canadian houses... Do you just have, like, bullets lying around everywhere and cartridges? Is that just a thing? It's like, oh, yeah, that's the Canadian way. Also, you say, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna like... I'm not gonna go and feed into the Canadian stereotype. I'm so holding back to just not use these vowels. More shoes. Also, everyone has the same running shoes. If there's one thing that I know about sneakers, there's so many. Maybe there's just one type of sneakers available for these people. You know, the only shoe store in a 500-mile radius. It's like, oh yeah, no, we got sneaker. Like, we got these sneakers. That's about it. Because, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. And that sums up my whole life. I don't know what I was thinking. Good old herbal tea. Wonderful. Nothing. I still love this picture of the pancake with the hearts. It's so wholesome. Which also seems like they all have the same decorator. Just, you know, like, oh yeah, we got those pictures. Oh, you want something more individual? Nah, sorry. That's not possible. I sell elk pictures. I sell this lighthouse. Whatever this is. Storm lantern. Shall we take it? I might as well. And then I can use it, I guess, for light. I think you can actually, when you like disassemble that thing, you can get the fuel back out of it. So I guess it's worth taking it apart. Worn jeans, no thank you. I mean, you can probably charge someone $400 for that. Decent sports socks. I'm actually surprised nobody has tried that yet. Or maybe they tried that. I know there's, you know, like distressed look jeans, which you can think of it what you want. It's a look, and some people like it, and then they intentionally distress it, and it's kind of painful to watch. But, you know, it's taste. It's fine if you want to, you know, intentionally do that. But I do wonder at what point, like, clothing companies are just like, you know what, we're just gonna buy the whole like Goodwill stock, or we're just gonna accept donations, and then we're just gonna sell it back to people. Just, oh yeah, no, this is distressed, pre-worn. That's gonna be the hot new thing. Oh yeah, no, this one was worn by like by like a rebel, and this one was worn by a rich person. You want to wear this one? Trust me. I'm a in this hypothetical scenario in my head, I am a used clothes person, salesperson. I mean, problem is the thrift stores. I mean, I'm not saying that thrift stores are a problem. I'm saying that since there are thrift stores, that's kind of like their thing. So the clothing companies will have to put the thrift stores out of business. Actually, I never checked out this, like, graveyard. Oh yeah, a book. People just forget their books everywhere. Yeah, no. What was I saying? Something about... Oh yeah, in this example, I'm a jeans salesperson, and... Oh, there's the good bibble. And people will have to get rid of thrift stores so they can sell thrift store clothes as new. I mean... as used, but since, you know, distressed is kind of sold. Isn't it weird, like, how we're selling distressed clothes as new? I mean, I guess new in that nobody owned it before, but if somebody bought a car, right, didn't drive it at all, or just, like, took it around the block, and then, like, you know what, I changed my mind, I don't want this anymore. It technically becomes used, and you can sell it as a new car, but it's still kind of a new car. I don't know where I was going with this. I can't read this. I want to read this. Why can I not read this? Oh well. One of these days, I'm actually going to have to check out the story mode for this game. One of these days. I just didn't care for it when I played with Lauren. And yes, I will have Lauren sit in for an episode. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. I'm not just gonna tag you along, just like, oh yeah. Lauren's gonna like join me for an episode and then never do that. No, it's gonna happen. Also, this guy needs a name. I don't know if you knew that. You're gonna have to give all taxidermied animals a name. We have a boar in our house, like that we, I guess, bought with the house, because I would never want a harvest. Do I not get the fuel back? I guess I don't get the fuel back. Yeah. Anyways, we got a boar and we named it Boris for, you know, the most obvious reasons. What should I take? Oh, yeah, I think we're gonna still check out the other houses in Pleasant Valley. But yeah, I'm just gonna throw over some more food and drinks and whatnot, because I'm sure we're gonna find some in that house. In the middle of the street, that house. Oh wow, our trunk is full. Our trunk is filling up quite nicely, I gotta say. Yes, I want to transfer all the herbal teas. No, I just want to, like, carry one package of herbal tea. Alright, don't eat that coffee because I'm not going to make any yet. Okay, anything else I shouldn't bring along? No, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's go back out into the storm. Well, first, let's drink something. Very important. Did I get all the toilet water? I might have forgotten toilet water here and there, but that's just, you know, you can't get it all right. All right, then. Been drinking enough. So we're going to be heading out now to the... Are those called homesteads? I don't remember. Down the road and then to the right, there's two locations. One with a barn and one with just, you know, that farmhouse. And I know this weather might not be ideal for that expedition, but this is what we're going to do. This is just no risk, no fun. Now that it's, like, not complete... You know what? There's this radio tower. I mean, I'm obviously not going to go there during a storm because I don't recall how to get there. Well, that would be a cool spot. Alright, this car definitely crashed. What happened here? Hello? No airbag. No. Driving gloves. Who wears driving gloves? Like those. Like, I can see wearing gloves when it's cold. I don't understand driving gloves. Oh yeah, I think going to the tower would be this path. But I'm not going to do that. This path you follow and then the radio tower is somewhere in this direction? Maybe? I don't know, man. I'm just not gonna bother. Hello, dear. Why is my running reduced? I'm genuinely wondering why that is. No affliction. Is it just because I'm tired? Or because I'm wearing... Oh, it's probably because of all of these heavy clothes, so I don't freeze to death. That would probably be it. So how has your day been? Just, you know... I imagine that, had some fun teleconferencing, or waiting for a call to see if your business opens up again. It's a complicated time. I can understand. I don't know why I went with that. It was just, I guess, because how's your day? And how's your day often just refers to, like, yeah, how was it at work? Because... I mean, we spent like a third of our lives at work. I'm not gonna get too existential on you, but damn. Alright, is this... no, this... Yeah, this is the barn. We've been there on Interloper. Actually, on our current run, we were there. Man, if I ever go back to Interloper, I'm just gonna be so jarred. Scarred? Jarred? I'm just gonna be so spoiled. Okay, quick look. It's not... But there's stuff in there. And I like stuff. Orange soda, candy bar, cardboard matches. Sure, why not? I didn't bring any books, right? I should have brought some. Just to spend some time. What's the time of the day? I think we still have enough time to go to the other farmhouse, if we do this right. If we play our cards right. But we'll have to see. You know, with all of those food, I could just spend maybe a few days just sitting around and experience what cabin fever feels like in this game. But again, I'd like to get my hands on a rifle of sorts. Like a weapon, so I can gather more food in the future. Alright, we're gonna bring this wood along because I think... Small arms handbook. Hey, we can research that. Until until it's night. Okay, I'm gonna check those out as well because in this game mode, There's stuff everywhere. Okay, nothing there. Also, how does all of the snow fall here underneath the roof? I know some gets blown in, but wouldn't it be like... Wouldn't there be a mound around where the shed is? I'm just saying. Ooh, arrows. Yes, please. I would like those very much. Simple arrows. And a broken arrow. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, in we go. Let's see. Oh, can't enter through the big barn door. Gotta go through the little side door. Music just started, and then I went in. It's like, nope, no music for you. All right, then. This is pleasant when you can actually see what's going on in here. It's not as scary and depressing. Everyone has driving gloves. This is silly. All right, a note left behind, the scrawled musings of a survivor. As a plant goes to the seed in the fall, a period of hibernation sets in until spring. As the weather... Cool. Very nice. Very nice text. Okay, pry bar. I don't want that. I'm putting that back. Revolver cartridge. Yes, please. That was enough to put me over. That's silly. Okay, hey, frozen person. How goes your frozen life? Good? Wonderful. See you later. Got some dusting sulfur for crafting ammunition. I think I have enough ammunition. Like, maybe I'm just too cocky, but I kind of feel at this point like, yeah, I have enough ammunition. I don't really need to craft any. I have enough of everything to survive 25 days. I imagine enough food. Bandages. Ooh, flare. I like flares. Whetstone. We can sharpen some of our stuff. Spend some time. I don't even know. Can you sharpen at night? Okay, don't want or need that spray paint. Absolutely not. Stay on target. We can research that too. Stacy's grape soda. Yada yada yada. Ooh, heavy hammer for metalworking. Not interested. More stuff to fill our lantern with. I should just read at night too, you know. So we're a little tired, which means I guess I could spend the rest of the time in here. Oh, we don't have a bed. Do we have a bedroll with us? We, as a matter of fact, do not have a bedroll with us. That's a problem because then I wouldn't be able to sleep here. Can you sleep in the car? I forgot. Campcraft, snow shelter, rest. Warmth bonus is 5.4. That might not be enough. Also sounds like the storm left up a lid. Did I bring the energy drink or did I leave? I left that behind, didn't I? I'm an idiot. Sure, I have an herbal tea. Oh, see if I care. Man, could have used the energy drink now. Well, we have an emergency stim, but I'm not going to use that. Improve the rest. Oh. Well, I'm not going to get any improved rest now, aren't I? Well, you know what, though? I can spend an hour getting some rest. Just an hour. We're not going to freeze to death because, I mean, we're already warming up in here. So, let's just rest for an hour. Let's just do that. Let's just go all out. Let's be crazy. And then go out later at night. Because nothing bad ever happened when I did those things. Alright, still plenty of light left. But we're reaching dusk. Let's see. We're still fine. Alright, what is the right direction? This is... Where was the entrance to this place? Since the sheds are here, I think this leads back to the road. I don't know. There it is. My bad. So our farm building would be in this direction. You know what would be a great item? A compass. That would just be great. All right, boy. We're gonna run a little bit to just, you know, get ahead of things. Actually, no. Girl, sorry. I just realized I'm playing the female character. I turned off all the sounds that they make because they are silly and I don't like them. It's like, oh, it's so cold, I can't feel my own hands. Oh, I could eat a deer. Oh, I'm so cold, I'm warming up again. So, no, I don't need to hear those anymore. They're just very repetitive. That's why I confused that. I'm just following along with the road to the left, because the farm building is gonna be straight up ahead. Or at least it should be. Oh, two of you, hi. Aren't you a lucky bunch that I can't murder you? I have a very strong suspicion that there might be a rifle at the farmhouse we're going to. Because in the study, I found, I always found rifles. Not always, that's a lie. But on the lower difficulties, there was always a very high likelihood of me finding a rifle there. Sure, you go and run off. As if I could do anything about that. Alright then. So cold. Maybe I should just make a voice pack. I wish the game was moddable, at least to a degree. They've been very, I don't want to say avoidant, but it's like, yeah, we're not looking into making this game moddable. Which I understand. Making a game moddable is tricky. It involves a lot of work. But, that being said, it'd be cool. It'd be cool as balls. See, here's the thing I don't understand. Cool as balls. Is that, are we just saying cool as balls because as balls seems to be this gendered term of like, oh, that's good? Now I'm trying to think of all the other ways we could say like as balls. This is the only time I heard it, cool as balls. Hot as balls. Honestly, I don't even know where I got that from. I don't even know what that's from, what it means. I'm very confused. I'm having very existential problems right now. That's very confusing. Oh. Yeah, that's where the radio tower is. I can see it now in the distance in the fog. Now that's a good view. That looks really cool. Oh, I don't recall seeing a little cookout place next to the house. That's really neat. That is nice. All right, let's check out the basement first. I'm feeling wild. Nope, not the flare, please. Yes, that thing. I don't necessarily need it because it is fairly light, but I gotta start using my stuff. Is that it? Oh, for a second I thought it was a safe. It's just the back of a TV. Alright, Fleece Mittens. There's some matches down there. I don't really need those, but I'll take them anyway. Some of the things are just ingrained. It's like, oh, you see matches? You just take those. No questions asked. Oh, you have 5,000 matches? Still take those matches. No harm in doing that. Yep, trusty matches. No. No, thank you. We're gonna need some sleep soon. Look at my tired meter. Sewing kit. Sure, that's a good one. Oh, never seen this picture. Very it looks like maybe man and woman and around the baby? Maybe? I don't know. Could be anything. Could be aliens. Disinfectant, the drawer. Alright then. Yeah. Oh, right, the washer. There's always good stuff in the washer. Right, nope. Nope. I mean, there's, I guess, okay things in the washer. What about the dryer? Decent. Wait, climbing socks? Yeah, okay. Let's see. They're probably better than the sports socks I'm wearing. Sports socks. Wait. Decent wool socks, decent climbing socks. Yeah, they're quite a bit better. Put them on. Put them on, boy. Girl. And more work boots that, honestly, I have no interest in. I'm not even gonna shred them. I have so much stuff. I doubt I will ever be like, man, I wish I would have like picked up that extra pair of boots so I could shred them. All right. I think we're gonna keep the house exploration for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Weasel, I'm out, and I hope to see you around. Bye-bye.
Bow.